There was a packed stand at Poynter Park for what would be a crucial match for Kelso as they tried to get a win to secure their Premiership status for next season. And thanks to results elsewhere going their way, their tight victory against Glasgow Hawks was enough to achieve that in their last match of the season. A couple of Dwayne Patterson penalties settled the home nerves, but the first try went the way of Hawks, with Ryan Flett touching down on his 50th appearance. Robbie Tweedy responded to put his side back in the lead with their first try on 25 minutes. But the never-say-die attitude of the Glasgow side, which contained two former Scottish internationalists, Murphy Walker and Scott Steele, hit back with a Seb Hastings try to bring the game to 13-12. Just before the break, Kelso scrum half Andy Tate stole a ball from Steele to run in for a remarkable solo effort, and Patterson's conversion put them in the driving seat at the break, leading by 8 points. Patterson almost got a try of his own just after the break, but he didn't quite make the line. But Andy McLean was yellow carded for his challenge on the Kelso co-captain. Johnny Morris made things interesting with 10 minutes to go, giving Hawks their third try, but with time running out, Patterson went over for Kelso's third converted try, and that 10-point deficit proved decisive. There was almost 10 minutes of stoppage time, and that gave Hawks enough time to grab a try and a losing bonus point to just about make themselves safe, and the result of 27-24 was enough to save Kelso, and most likely Hawks will stay up as well. It was a nail-biter for sure, but the Poynter Park faithful went home happy.
What it shows in the second half was belief from Kelso. I mean, it's a good Kelso team. They clearly believe in each other. The crowd was great, more so for Kelso than for us. But I mean, it's still, we've got some great supporters who are always around about. So I think, unfortunately, we just went away a little bit from wanting to play our brand of rugby, which is thrown out in the last couple of weeks. You know, we've ran Curry close, we've ran Watsonians close, and that was all through a brand of rugby where shackles off, just wanted to play. Unfortunately, in that second half, we just didn't do that.
We didn't want to come down here, possibly scrape a point, and then wait for other results to go our way. No one wants that. Okay, you want to get points on the board and make sure you're safe yourself. So no, we'll have to kick on from here. Obviously Keith Melbourne, that was his last game today. We've just had a short presentation. Like, he's been massive over the past 4 years, from where we're coming that one all the way to the Prem. He's been a huge operator, so we are going to have to fill some gaps, but we'll look to kick on. Obviously 7th season now, hopefully it's a bit nicer weather, but try and win as many tournaments as possible, but then it'll focus back on the 15th season again, and we know it's going to be cutthroat once again. One goes down next year, but it's a 10-team league, so it's never going to be easy.
In the other games in the Premiership, Hoyt scored 2 bonus points in a mighty effort from them at home to Curry. Selkirk went down at table toppers Ayr, and Melrose signed off their season with a big win over Musselburgh. In National 2, Newton Stewart did well at league leaders Gordonians, although they lost, but could still stay up if they win their final game next week. Berwick were knocked out of the National League Cup with a late try scored by Kirkcaldy, but Earlston have made it to the final of the National Bowl with a win against Hillfoots. Stuart Cameron, ITV News.